Hey Virgos, welcome to Tarot and Heal. Welcome to the place where we tarot and heal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. This is for the mid-month of March. Yes, mid-month of March. All right. I hope all is well. Let us get started. I come to you, humbly God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Virgo collective need to know? Holy cow. I didn't realize. See, I was just jamming while I was shuffling, right? And the song I was listening to, first of all, the readings I'm doing today are coming with music channelings. So you guys have the song Raheem Devon, Energy. You and I've got energy. But yeah, so now I'm shuffling, and I'm looking at the bottom of the deck of all the cards I just shuffled. And the first card that came out was chemistry, because that song Energy is all about having chemistry with somebody. Like, yo, we got a vibe, you know. Anyway, chemistry. All right. Queen of Swords, not seeing it clearly, but then the Ten of Wands. It's a burden and having to walk away. All right, so I just thought that was pretty funny. All right. Not the Eight of Cups. Not the say no at the bottom of the deck. Holy cow. All right. Virgo's about to get skipped for a month until they get right. All right, what's going on? What's going on with the Virgos for the second half of March? What do they need to know? Oh, also I want to pull a mudra for you guys. I was led to do so, so I'm going to do it. Look at that. Bust out of your cocoon. Awesome. Count your blessings. I'm going to pull a mudra for you guys. What should they meditate on? Oh, okay. Look at that. Inner truth. Also with this blue, throat chakra. Communication, okay, expressing. Busting out of your cocoon, expressing yourself fully. With the Queen of Swords, I don't feel like someone's expressing how they feel, okay? They're not being clear about maybe their desires or their needs or whatever the case is. So, inner truth. Integrity, truth, and communication. Yeah, see? Okay. So, left hand over the... Wait, cup face upward. Okay. So, right over left. Bring it to the belly. And the affirmation is, I speak my truth clearly with integrity and compassion. Okay? That's what it's all about. I speak my truth clearly with integrity and passion. The benefits: brings balance to the throat and vocal cords, assists immune system, opens clear communication, supports balanced metabolism. Yeah, there's some communication that needs to be had here about someone's desires, you know. All right. Let's continue. Let us continue. I feel like it's like, I don't know why I'm getting ultimatum energy. Whatever. All right, let's go. Ace of Swords. See, a lot of sword energy. There's some communication. And this is the truth. Someone needs to speak their truth. Someone might have been holding back. Okay, yeah. This feels like the last reading too, where someone was like biding their time or whatever. Someone needs to just speak and say how they feel about something, and someone else might respect it, or actually might be surprised, like, oh, I didn't know you felt that way. You know, like, it's time to speak up. Someone is probably trying to be polite. They're biting their tongue. See, you guys are going through a death and rebirth here, right? But the death card coming out and the Seven of Wands, right? I feel like it's going to come with a fight. You got to fight you have to fight to get out of this monotony or the cycle. This could be like you in a cycle with someone Whoa, why did I just get a whiff of like peanut butter and jelly? Am I hungry? Somebody eat peanut butter and jelly? Whatever. Alright, see, that's the energy. It's like we like peanut butter and jelly. Like, what you doing? Why you sleeping on this? But yeah, someone has to fight to get out of this monotony of this connection or whatever the situation is. It's like, it's a cycle. And someone's probably just trying to wait for it to like, this could be you or someone else actually, right? Someone could be waiting for things to change and they're getting like kind of bitter about it. They're stewing over it quietly and they're not saying how they feel. And the person is probably just oblivious. It's possible that they're oblivious. Anyway, we have the Tower. You speaking your piece is going to be a Tower moment. And it'll change things, okay? I feel like it has to do with not getting what you want out of the situation. And it's like, yo, either you're going to give me give me what I want or kick rocks. Like, why are you wasting my time? That's what I'm feeling like. I don't know why I'm feeling like this. It's either this or that. What you gonna do? But it finally ends the cycle, you know. This could be a situationship where you're like, dude, like what? I know you love me. We know this works. Are we gonna take it up a notch? Are we gonna be together? Are you gonna put a ring on it? What are you doing here? Someone needs to speak up like that. Like, be very real instead of like stewing, because it's just causing like some resentment. And also, wow, look, it turns it around. It turns the Wheel of Fortune in your favor, all right? It'll help you make a final judgment call on this person, depending on how they respond. But either way, it's going to lead to your upgrade, all right? It's going to lead to things turning around in your favor. For some of you, well, for everyone who does this speaking up, who has this moment of speaking up, the act of doing so, the act of doing something drastically different from what you're used to doing before is going to bring a drastically different result, right? Also, you speaking up is going to bring a level of strength to your own character. Some of you guys, it might bring you guys closer. Some of you guys, it might pull you guys apart, but either way, you'll be very clear about where this person stands at least, so you won't have to be in limbo and quietly guessing. See, it's going to be clarity about why this situation was held up, why it wasn't working out. It's like, why you're peanut butter, I'm jelly. Why are we not doing this? You know, why aren't we making a sandwich out here? So for some of you guys, you might find out that they're like kind of fishing with the abundance card and the multiple cards here. The multiple people here. You might find out, like, it might be a real honest talk, okay? Where you finally clear the air, and might be some things that you don't really want to hear, but at least it's something that you need to, right? All right. Also, counting your blessings is about knowing your worth here, too. Knowing what you deserve in this situation. Look at that with the Nine of Swords coming out here in reverse. It's like, it stops you from overthinking about this person or this situation. Like, hey, do you love me? Yes? All right, so what? No? Okay, peace. Fuck, at least it's done now, you know? But that's the energy. That's the energy that needs to come about here. It's like dragging on somebody, you're dealing with someone who's just okay with things dragging on. And they might not be aware of how anxious it's making you. Okay? Obviously, there's a fear of saying the wrong thing and then it not working out. But I feel like with this situation, it's time. It seems like this was a cycle, okay, and it's like a merry-go-round. You gotta get off the ride at some point, okay? If you're just there to be there for the ride, like, come on. But yeah, it brings major clarity with the Eight of Swords. It's something about the act of it. The act of speaking out alone is going to shift you dramatically, okay? And then part B of that shift will be however that person responds. But the act of speaking is a declaration of you busting out of your cocoon. It's a declaration. I'm coming out. I'm coming out. Coming. All right. I don't know why I'm singing and dancing in every reading today. It's only been you and Scorpio, but okay. What else is going on here? This person was trying to have their cake and eat it too. You need to call them out. It's time to call them out. They'll let it go on as long as you let them. All right. So it's like, it's not going to end. The merry-go-round is not going to stop until you say, "Get me off this ride." You're gonna have to press that emergency stop button on that thing. All right. Or it'll just keep going. So you're gonna have to take the lead on this. Do something out of the ordinary, which is not being so polite about the situation and really like forcing the hard talk and getting the answers that you need to get. You have this Five of Swords coming out in reverse. I do feel like see, so for some of you guys, it puts them in check. It puts them in line. That's what's going to happen. It's going to put them in line. Like, not to say it like that, but it checks them. Like, this person needs to get checked. Or they're just going to keep going, right? And it's not saying, like, putting a leash on someone, but it's like letting them know, like, yo, I'm not going to be here forever just waiting for you to figure things out. Like, I'm another person, and I got options too, you know, whatever the case is. But it's a matter of checking, letting this person know how their behavior is affecting you, and maybe showing them the error of their ways, because clearly there hasn't been a real hardcore heart-to-heart talk about this connection, or one where you put it all out on the table. It doesn't seem like that's happened in a way where it was delivered in a serious way, right? Not like, you know what, I'm sick of this, I'm out. And then you walk right back in the door the next day. Not like that, right? I'm talking about like, listen, we need to talk. What are you doing, you know? Do you love me? Do you love me? I don't know why I keep dancing and singing today. All right. Let's see what the blockage is. Oh yeah. But yeah, for some, it's gonna make them put away their selfish ways because they're being selfish. Okay, and whether they realize it or not, they need to. It's for some of you guys, it's because you didn't say anything. They thought it was cool, right? It was like, all right, well, it can't be that bad if you're not checking me on it. You know, you talk about everything else. You talk about me not washing dishes. Why can't you tell me about this? I don't know what I channeled just there, but whatever. It's because you didn't check their behavior. They kept going. But once you do check it, I feel like a lot of them will be apologetic. Like, okay, I didn't know this made you feel like that. I didn't know it really got to you like that. And it's going to force them to grow. That's the card of growth. It's apology and growth. And then Five of Swords, that's putting away that crappy behavior, okay? That's for some of you guys. It's going to depend on the person, all right? For some, I feel like it might cause a rift, and then this person has to go away to think about it, all right? I do feel some of that. With that Four of Wands coming out in reverse, it's going to, like, break the foundation. This person might have to go away to lick their wounds. I don't think they'll be able to change overnight. Like, okay, well, I'm gonna put away my shitty ways and start being different tomorrow, because nobody works like that, right? Or they could, but I do feel like it might be a little bit of a break because of it. All right, what's the blockage? Do you love me? Wheel of Fortune. Some of you guys, like I mentioned, when you have this moment of standing up for yourself, because that's pretty much what's happening. You have to stand up for yourself. Once you do that, they're going to have more respect for you. You're going to have to go out on your own. You're going to be like, you know what? I'm good. That's what I feel like some of you guys might get on that energy. Wow, look at that. The Nine of Pentacles. They want it to be seen. That Nine of Pentacles coming out like, I'm good on my own. I'm all right. You playing, whatever. And it's something like that that's going to have them have more respect for you, pretty much. All right. They didn't realize that the... See, I'm about to channel real quick. But they didn't realize that the loving version of you was you sparing them. Like, if you saw that they were moving in a certain way, it was like you were trying to just let them have their space and learn and get it together without you like, okay, I'm out. Somebody else had this energy, I think it was Aquarius, where it's like, okay, I'm gonna keep showing you love, but every time you mess up, I'm taking one more step out the door, you know, and by the time, you know, they keep messing up, it's like, okay, well, now I'm at the door now, so I'm out, peace. And it might be jarring to someone to feel like, oh, wait, you were just showing me love. I'm like, yeah, I can show you love, but I'm still going to protect myself, you know, protect my space. That was the Aquarius energy. It feels similar here. Yeah, all right, cool. It feels similar here. So it's going to be jarring when they realize like, oh, you can turn this off, or you can love someone else. You know, it just feels like it's an energy of someone taking someone for granted. All right. So then when you bust out your cocoon and you're like happy without them, that's what it is. When they feel... When you finally come to this place, and Lord Jesus, please, I pray for this Virgo collective to get away from baby soulmate. Please, Lord, please, okay? And let them bust out their cocoon, okay? And do the damn thing for themselves. Once y'all get on that level, it's going to make you more alluring to this person, all right? This is, I'm single again, back on the prowl. This person, they need a moment to realize that they are replaceable. They are not irreplaceable, you know? I don't know what my energy's on today. All right, what is the blockage? Not getting in touch with that. All right, hold on. Let me see something. You're clearly being led in a different direction, but you're not doing that, okay? It's clearly more efficiency you're being led towards, but you're not. If they're in your vicinity, you're not giving them the time of day, really, but you need to entertain your other options. If they're there, all right? You're carrying this emotional burden that is this person, but it's going to continue to cycle because you're not doing anything different. So they're not going to do anything different. Simple. End of reading. Okay? Thank you for joining. No, all right. Let's see. What are they feeling to see? Ace of Cups. You should explore the options. There's a new one. There's a new one. All right. There's more fish in the sea. There's a new opportunity that's going to come in and make you realize how much this person took you for granted. Um, just be open to that, okay? There's going to be a breakthrough for you. And like I keep saying, the further you move away from that situation, the clearer that situation is going to become. The less attractive it'll probably become, or whatever the case is. You'll start seeing all the angles. Right now, you all up in their face. You only see this much. You step back, you start seeing the top, bottom, and the sides. You start seeing all the things. All right? You start seeing every layer of this person. Okay? And seeing why it's not working. But you have to step back. You can't stay up in their face and see the truth. You got to step back. All right? So in order for you to see the truth also, you have to speak your truth. You have to say how you feel. Like, hey, what's up? What are we doing? There's going to be something new. It's going to catch them off guard. Like, oh, you ain't never talked to me like this before. They used to you playing a role. All right? Show them what it is. Show them the other side. You show them the love-filled Virgo, the nurturing energy. Show them how it gets. All right? Look at that, the Page of Cups. I feel like it's going to open up. It's going to open up your heart a little bit more. You doing that, you standing up for yourself is an act. It's a declaration of self-love. So it's going to open up your heart more. And in turn, you're going to want more love, you know, because now you're feeding yourself more love. You're filling up your cup with more love. So now the reflection has to be that. It has to match the level of love that you're now about to give to yourself. Okay? The people that we meet are reflections of the love that we give to ourselves, okay? So just be mindful of that. But once you have this moment of, this is what I want, give me what I want, I'll go kick rocks. Once you get past that and you speak your truth, it makes you stronger. It makes you, it turns the love inward, okay? And then it brings in something new that matches that new energy that you're carrying. So, all right? Stop dilly-dallying with the Two of Pentacles. You playing. Stop playing. You know what time it is. You know what you need to do. All right. Power animal. What's the power animal? Hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. See, I'm not trying to hear what your intuition is telling me. Your intuition is like loud and clear. I ain't trying to hear it at all. Wombat spirit, okay, be at home. Porcupine spirit, time for beginner's mind. All right, it's going to feel new. You're setting these boundaries. It's going to feel new. You're probably going to feel like a jerk. You're going to feel like an a-hole for doing it, but it's necessary because this person needs that, okay? They're not going... They don't feel like a jerk for, you know, acting how they acted towards you. So don't feel like a jerk for setting your boundaries, okay? But it does seem like that's because this is a new way of being. It's going to feel weird. Do not second guess yourself. You're doing this for your own. This is self-love. This is a new level of self-love, okay? This is boundary setting. And like I said, it's going to bring you more confidence, okay? It's going to bring you more of that self-love, more comfort in being yourself. Busting out of your cocoon, okay? Yes. Yes. Let spirit be your guide. Y'all know what time it is. And y'all just playing around. Y'all dilly-dallying. Okay? Y'all playing games. Stop playing. Alright? Speak your truth. Inner truth. Look at that. Inner truth. It's time to honor your inner truth more than their truth. Right? Because your truth is what matters. You're the one living your reality. Alright? So you need to honor your reality. Honor your feelings and don't let anyone gaslight you into thinking that you ain't feeling that. All right? If they're being selfish and they feel it feels like it's selfish actions and it feels one-sided, then it's one-sided. And if it's not, then you have to express how you feel so that you guys can clear it up. Okay? So the two realities can mesh and not collide. All right? But right now you're letting this person's reality overlap and supersede yours, and it's not fair to you. All right, it's time to step up, stand up for yourself. Okay, set the proper boundaries and speak your truth. Get what you want. All right. All right, Virgos. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me an IG. Look at that with the Justice card right there at the bottom of the deck. It was actually upright. I mean, reverse. Justice card. It's time to make things right. It's time to settle the score. All right? Not settle the score on some other type of energy. I'm saying settle the score and making things right for you. Let me pull from the Romance Angels real quick. Spirit guys shaking their head at you like, yo, I know you hear me. I know you know what to do. Why are y'all playing? Y'all sitting there like, la, 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 la. All right. I do the same thing sometimes. I get it. All right. What's going on? Oof. All right. We have deception coming out. And we have weddings. Some of you guys are dealing with a third party, dealing with someone who's married. Okay, whatever. But yeah, you're going to have to, especially if you're dealing with someone who's, come on now. If y'all dealing with someone who's, I'm not judging. All I'm saying is you have every right to be like, look, what are we doing? Because I'm not going to be doing this. Hell no. All right. That was a sidebar for somebody. That can't be for everybody. That's sidebar for somebody though, or you are in a marriage and there's this person's just being selfish. Then you got to speak up on that too. All right. All right. Well, let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Add me on IG. Release Your Ex came out. All right. Add me on IG. Tarot and Heal. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. I'm gonna include the music channelings in the link below as well, or in the comments. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. Thank you so much, and until we meet again, peace.